made good, not yet, but he stay hood. Nerdy is. I've been laying off the squares, can't you tell? Feel like I need.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And as we're halfway through the season, let's see how the power rankings are shaking out. You look at Indiana, they've stalled a little bit, looking to get something started and make a move up the ladder.
When I look at the Nets, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed, and they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. And it's Hood in at the 2 guard. And for Brooklyn, we've got Davis, and it's Hicks in at the 2. All right, Richard, what's something we often see in the second game of a back-to-back?
A lot of times you see tired play, but that's part of it. Can you play through that fatigue? That's a big portion of being an NBA player.
Now here's Hardaway. Tate, a screen on Graham. It's Thomas on the wing. Outside Hood, just 5 to shoot. Davis with a rebound. Pass to Graham. On the wing, Davis. Over Tate. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Hardaway. 15 in his last outing. From downtown, and he buries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Hicks. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Here's Hardaway. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Pass to Best. There's the 3. Hood can't get it to go. Here's Hicks. Davis from long range. Connects from downtown. Davis has got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Count it.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's Thornton. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Graham misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Best. Coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Clock at 2. Here's Hardaway. Davis with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. Looking now at some numbers for him.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Here's Hood. 17 points in his last outing. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Thomas, a screen on Graham. Hardaway, the pass to Thomas. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Pass to Thornton. Here's McNeil. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Here's Graham. It's good from the top of the key.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Thomas, the screen on Graham.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Ross is checked in.
To the line for your next, number 9, Benjamin Ross.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside Hardaway, 6 on the shot clock. To the wing, right side. Test. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. This, their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season.
Last go-around, they lost the regular season series to this team, but beat them in the playoffs.
Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. Number 1, the Nets. In third, the Pacers.
Both teams shooting with great confidence as of late. These guys don't waste opportunities.
And the Nets with possession here. It's a three-point game. Pass to McNeil. Now Davis. He's covered by Tate. Shot clock at 5. From about 16. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Hardaway, the pass to Hood. Outside Tate. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. To the paint. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Davis. Outside Ross. Inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Shot's good by Thornton. Hardaway with it. Tate, a screen on Graham. Hardaway from outside. And they get it back. Here's Best. Shot clock at 6. Tate, a screen on Graham. For 3, Hardaway. And here's Tate outside. Fires, hitting the triple. Tate's got 7 points in the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Davis looking it over. Back to Graham. Indiana with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Hardaway finds Thomas. Here's Hardaway. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Davis. Pass to McNeil. Now here's Graham. Defended by Hardaway. Here's Thornton. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Hardaway, no good. Nets trail by 8. The kick out to Graham. Pass to McNeil. Back to Davis. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. Flowers, he's checked in for Indiana. Black comes in for Hood. Indiana on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. Hardaway, the pass to Best. Here's Black. Knocks it down from distance. And the Pacers lead by 11.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Another great job by the Brooklyn Nets kids. Let them hear you.
Here's Graham. A tremendous threat on offense. He's scoring around 34 a game. Outside Ross. Pass to McNeil. Left side Davis. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McNeil. To stop the run. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got 4 rebounds now. 11 feet out. And it's blocked by Davis.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Outside Graham. Davis with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Ross. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Indiana leading by 11. Outside Hardaway. Got a piece of it. Here's McNeil. No points yet. Flowers grabs the board.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Best. Outside Hardaway. From outside the arc. And that's his 3rd bucket in 8 attempts.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Graham misses.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Now Black, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Best passes to Hardaway. Fires the 3. Pass to Flowers. Goes back up, and it's blocked by Davis. Now here's Ross. Defense is right there. Here's Woodson. Always a nice way to start. Takes his first one.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Pacers leading by 12. Pass to Flowers. Out to the wing. Here's Best. 6 to shoot. Black outside. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Nets.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Graham, the pass to Davis. Here's McNeil. The three. Knocks down the long day.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Make some noise, Nets fans. Because here they come back on the floor. Here comes the Nets. Key.
Indiana leading by 9. It's Tate on the wing. Back to Black. Picked by Tate. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple. Black's got 6 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Ross. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Cummings. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, stolen by Tate. And here's Black. He's got 6. Here's Flowers.
Indiana substitution. Number 36. Doug Winnington.
We've got 33 seconds left in the opening quarter. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Indiana.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Nets trail by 15. Outside Ross. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Black. Pass to Douglas. This one for 3. Doesn't go for him. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's the Pacers, up by 15. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. And it's Whittington in at the small forward position. 4 on the clock. Douglas can't hit.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Ross passes to Woodson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Woodson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Black outside. Lets it fly. The rebound by Ross. Nets trail by 13. Pass to Cummings. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Barkley. No points so far. Now here's Ross. And there's the rejection. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Douglas. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, let's see the best free throw shooting teams this season. Number 1, the Nets.
This squad will punish you every time you let them get to the line. It's something they've worked on as a team, and now they're reaping the rewards.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Hood, he's checked in for Indiana. And he knocks down the first one. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Nets trail by 16. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And Tate gets it to go.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Pass to Thornton. Outside Ross. He squares up and sinks it.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Indiana leading by 15. It's Tate on the wing. Outside Hood. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Cummings. Pass to Thornton. Here's Cummings. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Offline with a three. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Black, left side. Fires for three. Woodson with a rebound.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Now here's Ross. Defense right on him. Pass to Cummings. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Ross can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 17. Outside Hood. Unloads from 13. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Now here's Ross. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Woodson. Gets the three to fall. Woodson's got 7.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Black with it. He's got 6. Pass to Flowers. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Hicks. Still without a bucket. Here's Woodson from 9 feet out. And again, it's Brooklyn. Now Black. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Shot is up. And it's Indiana scoring again. Nets trail by 18. They set the pick. Pass to Woodson. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Black outside. Step back and fire. Brooklyn pulls it in. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Indiana leading by 16. And here's Hood, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Outside Hardaway. There's a screen. Pass to Delk. Launches it. Hits the trifecta. Delk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Back to Graham. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Indiana has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. For 3, Hardaway counted from distance. Hardaway's got 11 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
For Indiana.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls to Tate. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
And so Tate nails both of them.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Outside Ross. Graham for three. Indiana with a rebound.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back to you, VA.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And here's Indiana now. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 11. Pass to Delk. Here's Best. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Delk passes to Best. For three, Hardaway. It's hauled in by Fields.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
Left side, Ross. Baseline jumper. Again, the net score.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside Hood. Right side Tate. Pass to Hood. Fires from deep. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hicks. Defended by Hood. Tate against Davis. Takes the three. Hits the three-pointer. Davis has got 8 points.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Outside Hardaway. To the left side wing. Delk passes to Hood. Over Graham. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Nets trail by 15. Outside for Davis. Ross passes to Davis. And the Nets get it back. Nice shot by Ross.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pacers leading by 13. 1:14 left in the second. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Delk. Just 5 on the clock. No good. And they can't put it into the drought. Well, Brooklyn's shooting around 50% of the game so far. Now here's Ross. Right side Davis. Fades and shoots. No good off the glass. Indiana's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. 23 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Delk. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. Hardaway from outside. Rebound Brooklyn. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. It's Ross on the wing. And that's not going to go. And so it's Indiana in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Playing some great basketball, holding a healthy advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
All right, fans. Some arena entertainment coming your way.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Brooklyn Nets. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And now how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Indiana Pacers.
They're getting good looks from range. That's been the key.
But they also hit a bunch of contested threes, playing with great confidence. You could see the lead snowballing in the second half.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Graham. We've got Davis, and it's Thornton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Davis against Tate. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Here's Best. Off target from three-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Graham. Here's Hicks. Davis down low. He's covered by Tate. Here's McNeil. From outside, off the mark. Pacers leading by 11. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Graham against Hardaway to the right side. Here's Best. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Graham with it. 6 points for him. Davis down low. Thomas defends. Shots blocked. And they'll keep possession. Here's Hicks. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Pass to Graham. Here's Hicks. Here's McNeil. Fade away. And he comes up with a bucket. McNeil's got his second basket.
Probably didn't need the fade on that shot, but he might have thought the defender was a little bit closer.
Here's Best. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Best has got 5.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Outside Graham. Up and over Hardaway. Pacers with a rebound. Thomas has got 9 rebounds now. Best passes to Hardaway. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. The three-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 11. Outside Davis. Here's Hicks. He's scoreless. Pass to Davis. Here's McNeil. Puts it up from 12. Connects. The jumper drops.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Hardaway. 11 points in the game.
Second first team.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Thomas. Here's Best. 5 on the clock.
coming out of half. They're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Outside Graham. Here's Hicks. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Davis against Thomas. Shot from 16. Outside for Davis. Pass to McNeil. Here's Hicks. Defended by Hood. And that one's good. Hicks has got his first points of the night.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Hardaway against Graham. To the middle. Here's Thomas. And off the glass. That one's good. And the Pacers lead by 9. The Nets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
For your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
And a peek at the NBA's best at the three-point line. Here's Hicks. Outside Graham. Davis with a screen on Hardaway. Graham for 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Best passes to Hood. Here's Best. Pass to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Tate. Let's go with a 3. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Hicks. Davis against Tate. Fades. Davis misses.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Pass to Best. Down low. Here's Thomas. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Davis finds Graham. The 3 ball. Indiana with a rebound. Thomas has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Best. 5 points in the game. To the inside, Tate. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Tate's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Now on the way to the floor. Give it up for Team Height.
He's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Pacers also making a change. Black's checked in. Nets trail by 14. Outside Ross. It's Graham on the wing. 6 to shoot. They still need this. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 11.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Thornton. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Right side Graham. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one. Indiana leading by 14. Here's Best. 5 points in the game. It's stolen. Here's McNeil. Pass to Ross. Here's Thornton. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ross. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Indiana has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Best has got 4 points this quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Back to Graham. Tipped.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Now Hardaway. 11 points in the game. Black, no good. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Pass to McNeil. Davis against Tate. Left side Davis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Davis has got 12.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now, here's Hardaway. Pass to Tate. 4-3. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And here's Davis. He's covered by Tate. Davis down low. He's against Tate. With the fadeaway. Davis can't hit. Indiana leading by 17. Pass to Black. And here's Hardaway. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Oh, you know how this goes. You get on the big screen if you shit what your mama gave you. Get down. Bring those rolls. Come on. Nobody's really watching. Next, please.
Indiana making a switch here.
Give yourselves a round of applause. There's nobody else there.
.124 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Flowers. Black, right side. The 11-footer, and he hits the jumper for 2. Black's got 10 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Cummings. Pass to Thornton. Outside Ross. Just 5 to shoot. They set the screen. Beyond the arc. Indiana with a rebound.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Black. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Thornton. And that time also a missed shot. And here's Black. Pass to Flowers. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Ross for 3. Here's Woodson. Oh, no good on the last-second attempt there. And so it's Indiana. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. And it's Flowers in at the 5. Black, no good. Here's Hicks. And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most health and motivation.
Here's Delk. The Nets making their last shot. Back to Hood. Brooklyn pulls it in. Fields has got 4 rebounds now.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Outside Ross. Pass to Fields. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Pacers leading by 20. Outside Hood. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Black. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Graham. Tipped away. Now here's Black. And he lobs it up top. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. The shot by Best, no good.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Outside Ross. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
15 seconds. At the line, shooting from Brooklyn. Ross stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Indiana leading by 20. Pass to Delp. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Best. He buries it from 3.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Now Graham. Here's Woodson. Driving in. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in to the left wing. Black outside. Jacks up a 3. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Shooting one.
If I had someone setting picks like that for me, my game probably wouldn't have changed, but maybe I would have played a few more years.
Indiana making a switch here. Thomas is checked in.
One shot.
And that's shooting only 42%. Pass to Fields. Back to Graham from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Thomas has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Black, and it's rejected. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. To the middle. Here's Graham. Lays it up and banks it in.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Black outside. Thomas outside. Pass to Best. There's a screen from deep. And they recover it. Here's Thomas. And there it is for him.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Now here's Graham. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Black passes to Hood. Pass to Thomas. It's hauled in by Fields. Fields has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Woodson, defended by Hood. Now here's Black. And And he's going for the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to McNeil. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
It's halftime, fans. Here we go. Brooklyn Zone. Team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Whittington. Here's Black, 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas. Thornton pulls it in. Thornton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Davis. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Outside Tate. Black outside. Pass to Hardaway. Looking to end this cold spell. Jump shot is good that time. Nets trail by 21. Here's Barkley. Out left to the wing. Outside Davis. The three. It's rebounded by Indiana.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Hardaway, the pass to Thomas. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Pass to McNeil. Here's Cummings. Black defending. Here's McNeil. Davis a screen. Again, the Nets score.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
Black with it. Outside Hardaway. And there's a pick. Pass to Whittington. And here's Thomas. Thornton pulls it in. Here's Cummings. Black defending. Here's Cummings. Here's McNeil. Blocked! Now Hardaway. Out to the right wing. And here's Black. Pass to Whittington. Now here's Hardaway. The deep three. Rebound Brooklyn. Thornton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Over to the wing. Up top, Davis. Over Thomas. Here's Thornton. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Indiana making a switch here. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Hood. Indiana again missing. Nets trail by 19. Now here's Graham. On the wing, Davis.
Come get it, come get it.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Graham. Launches a 3. The offensive rebound. Pass to Davis. Here's Hicks. Defended by Hood. That's in! Pacers leading by 17. Here's Best. Here's the pick. Thomas. From down in the low post, it goes. Thomas has got 12 points here in the second half.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Graham misses. Indiana leading by 19.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pacers.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Fields. Here's Cummings. They set a pick. Woodson, the pass to Ross. Shot clock at 5. The 3 is up. Woodson, no good. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Delp. Here's Flowers. The fader. And no good, trying to use the glass. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
Flip scripts like B-sides.